Okay, so I'll cut the first part of this video off then because no one could hear me. That's because I've just been recording videos and I forgot to turn the mic back over. So this is how to start Hydroneer 2.0. Alright, this is Ember Cradle. This is the beginning. Ember Cradle, this is where you're basically going to start. I shouldn't be muted now. Should be working now. Yeah, it's all good. So yeah, you will start at Ember Cradle. This is where you're going to start. You're going to pick up a spade, you're going to go and dig, and you're going to go and make some money. Very, very quick money. First off, thank you very much, Diesel, for giving me a shout out the other day in your video. I watched it. The way you play games is much like myself, and it's all good. So what I've done so far is I've dug a couple of buckets, and we're all good. That's where I needed to be. Good morning, by the way. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Now, for all those purists out there of fishing, who really like fishing, who are very passionate about fishing, who keep telling me fishing is the best thing in the world, there's a video coming out, and you guys, I think you're going to be a little bit upset by it, but the video comes out on Saturday. If you're watching this before, go check it out on Saturday. If you're watching it after, go check that video out. And you'll see the reasons why I'm not a big passionate fisher at the beginning of the game, but I'll talk about it. So what you need to do first off, if you want to go fishing, 4 buckets of dirt will be about 55-ish coin. Let's go and make sure. And you can buy yourself a fishing rod for 52 coins. And you can go fishing for as much as you like and enjoy yourself and sit by the riverbank, drink a beer and fall asleep and get sunburnt. That's purely your dig, not mine. So we'll just go and see that we've made enough money. There we go, 54 coins. 4 buckets of dirt. You can go and get yourself a fishing rod and be happy. Okay, I'm not saying fishing's that bad. It's lucrative. It's just not as good. And I back up my words. But there we go. So what you want to do is you want to dig to as deep as you possibly can with this plot. The reason why is because you want to go as deep as you can because you earn more money the deeper you go. Everyone knows this by now, and if you don't, if you go deeper, you'll earn more money. That's just how it works. Pop. There we go. So I'm going to dig to the bottom of this plot. And I'm going to earn X amount of money. And we're going to move on. The reason why I'm doing this is because apparently in my video when I said make your own path, people wanted to see more. So I'm having to make this to show you more. Which is good. I actually like the plus side. I like playing the game. I'm all good, and I can sit here for ages and do this. But I hope all the guides and the videos and everything I've been doing so far help out, because you know the game has changed and certain things are a little bit different. Chuck that in there. You need a fishing rod. Oh no, you don't need to. I mean, you can just go and do that whenever you like anyway. But you know, thank you very much for subscribing. It's much appreciated. But yeah, so gonna dig. There is a couple of like things I am gonna go over. Like I'm gonna be like making separate videos for, but I've got like literally a couple of pages left of things I've still got to do because of people going, "How does this work? How does this work?" So. Just dig in as deep as you can, as best you can. And if you've had problems with the hand sorter over the last few days and you haven't updated the game, update the game now because that should be fixed now. It shouldn't clump in the funnel anymore. I hope it doesn't anymore because it was one of the fixes that went through in the last patch. I know, should have done that. I think we've got about one more bucket to go. So yeah, this live stream is literally just for like going through those things, you know. It's just going through the basics. you want to know anything else, like if it's more advanced stuff and you're a little bit stuck of what to do after Ember, if you tune in on, I should be live on Saturday night. And Saturday night I'm actually going to be carrying on our save that we started last week. So I'm going to be carrying on from a build, we're going to be extending the build, and then basically planning out what to do and where to go from there. I have been exploring all the plots. I've got one more to blow up, and that's Drek Quarry. 208, fantastic, we've got enough. But yeah, Drek is the last one I've got to blow up, because I'm measuring all the plots at the moment. So far, apart from obviously Ember Cradle, they're all the same depth, which is amazing. It means that you're going to get the same amount of money from every single plot right now. Unfortunately, the deepest layer of dirt is tier 3, and at the moment the only way you can get there is by using a nuke. So yeah, I'm waiting for tier 3 equipment. I don't know when it's coming out. It's whenever Max goes, yep, we're going to release it now, it should be good. So as soon as that happens, I can go big. I want to go as deep as you can on any plot, and I want to make a massive setup again and see how much money we can earn in a very short amount of time. Okay, so that's 5 blocks. I need a pickaxe. So this is where I would have got to in my video when I said, you know, have fun, enjoy the game, and go from there. Where are we at? We're 9 minutes into the game. And it's like, done. Okay, so to do it, 175, fantastic. Now I need to move all of this over there. I'm going to go and get my cart. I just need to take something with me so it's not a wasted trip. Let's go! There we go. I'm the number one. Oh, that's stuck in my head. Damn you, children. Damn you. So I have a really... I'm not muted. Am I muted? I should not be muted. Give me a second, I'm listening to this. I shouldn't be muted now. Ah, okay, it's just the music. Give me a sec, I'll just turn the music up a bit more. That should be about right. Oh, okay, so I reckon you're watching it near the beginning. If you're watching the beginning of the stream, yes, I was muted. Let me just whack this all on here. Having a stream, I'll be listening. Hey, it's all good. Not a problem. Yeah, I think the person that's saying I'm muted is basically watching the beginning, but is chatting. Yeah, at the beginning I screwed up. So, and that is because I've just been recording videos. So because I've been recording videos, I forgot to change my mic over to the stream channel. It happens all the time. If you go back through all of my live streams, like for the first minute, I'm sitting there going, and then I'll work out that I can't be heard because nice people go, yeah, you're muted. Oh, cheers, bud. So let me just set this out. This is what I would normally do. And just put my pans in the water, dip them in the wet. They're all good. So yeah, I'm still I'm a little bit. I'm not apprehensive. I'm looking forward to a little bit. I know it sounds weird, right? But I'm looking forward to a bit of an argument at the weekend. It's going to happen because I'm about to piss off a massive group of people on this game. Sort of. I mean, it's a lucrative. Fishing's lucrative, but it's just not as good. Even if the very beginning of fishing feels like a waste of time. Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, so the roundup of the video that's coming out of the weekend is that. Hi in the channel. Oh, cool. Amina, thank you very much for kicking by. Most appreciated. So the way it all works is that fishing is a lucrative way of making money at the beginning, but for all those people who go, it's the best way of making money, this video goes to disprove everything that they ever say. If you work like I do on this game, you'll be doing stuff much faster than them. Right, let's get ourselves down. So I left, unfortunately. I know, it was horrible of me. I left you all in the dark. I didn't explain what to do with blocks. I didn't explain what to do with how to get to the bottom. And so, yeah, I'm going to be showing you all this now. So what you want to do is these blocks are used because I'm very, very crap at digging an angled like stair. I'm not very good at it, which is why I always use blocks. I find it just an easier way to get up and down. You can just dig down in a diagonal pattern and you'll be fine. But if you're a little bit like, well, if you're like me, you'll prefer a set of stairs. So that's why I'm doing this. Let me just unstuck myself. Yeah, it's only worth it. I found that useful for the first few hours if you play slow. If you're slow at digging and you're not quite sure what you're doing, fishing is good because it's for those people who don't really know what they want to do, but they want to earn some money, and they think that spending the first hour fishing is like the best way to do things. A plus side, I mean, yes, you're going to make a decent amount of money fishing at the beginning of this game, but it's never as good as digging deep. It's never as good as getting down here. To put this into perspective, we're 13 minutes into this. My record of getting down to bedrock is 11 minutes. So by the time that I've got down to bedrock, people who are fishing have probably earned about, I don't know, 700-800 quid in fishing. But as soon as I get down to bedrock, that number changes ridiculously fast. Digging at my speed of like how I would dig and how I have everything set up, you can earn how much was it? I earned 5 grand in 40 minutes. And that's digging at my pace and having this little setup done. And 5 grand is enough to buy the first setup and get that automated, and then you can just sit back, kick back and relax sort of thing. But the other plus side to digging overall is that whilst you're doing this, you're earning Cloutium, you're earning iron, you're able to like just move on a little bit faster and get better drills, that sort of thing. Hand sorter was getting stuck a lot and shooting things out very yeah, so the hand sorter itself is still a little bit funny, but it works a lot better now since the patch. Live on a day. Yeah, I'm live because I wanted to get this done, because I wanted to show people how to start the game, because it works. Yeah, she's like 1 year clean, man. That's it was a relief. Basically, she walked out of the hospital yesterday and getting told that she hasn't, the cancer hasn't come back, and it's amazing. She came back and she looked just like a lot happier. It was a lot more relief, which was nice. Can I use pressure tank in vertical? No. So unfortunately, what you can do is you can put a pressure tank before a vertical, or you can put it after the vertical. I'm pretty sure you can't put it vertical. Pretty sure, because you have to be able to load the shard bar or a shard, and it won't work. How's things in, Neil? Hello, Ronak. Is it Oak? Yeah, Oak. Yeah, I'm going to just call you Oaked. But so fishing does have its place in this game, but I don't like it when people keep telling me it's the best way to start. I'm confused. I'm confused. I swear, I saw you make a video about this already. Yeah, you have. I've already made this video, but apparently I left it at a point where people went, "What do I do now? Where do I go now? I don't know what to do. I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure about that." And it's like that's why I said at the end of it, I said just be happy. And you use vertical pressure tanks, but they are super. No, I don't think I've ever used a vertical fishing tank. A think tank. I've never used one because I've never been able to do it. Charlie, what is up, dude? SMOSG, hi, how you doing, buddy? So this is where I would like to start. Let me just botch this up, and we'll go from there. I need enough room to be able to move. Thank you very much for subscribing, Ron. Much appreciated. Right, so is that going to be clear, and can I jump down and be happy? Probably. All good. Right, cool. So after that, I left the video at the top of this with a hole and like blocks around it and stuff, and I didn't tell people what I was doing. And basically what you do with that with the old video is you basically use the blocks as a staircase to get down to bedrock. That's the whole thing. That's all you needed to do. From this point on, you just need to dig. Now, digging, yes, okay, is a little bit laborious, but at the end of the day, this is the best way to earn money when you're digging at bedrock. Now, I know it's a little bit dark down here, so what I will try and do is I will try and shed some light down here as well. I'll try and dig up the roof a little bit and we'll go from there. But we'll be alright. Hello, Fear Blue. I started 2.0 on the 8th, still looking to buy my 3rd drill. Tough life coming from 1.7. Yeah, man, 1.7 was a... Yeah, I think I've got lots and lots of things to say from 1.7 forward, but I mean, I actually really enjoyed 2.0. The reason why, for me, I prefer 2.0 over 1.7 and before is because for me, I felt that the game was cuddling you too much. It was giving you too much money, and then it was too easy to to buy stuff, and then it was too easy just to do everything. And it was like, you know, it got to a point where you're just like, okay, I'm just going to build a massive setup because I've got this. I mean, now you have to actually earn elements and everything else. It works a little bit better for me, and I always wanted the game to be a bit harder. So I like it. It's all good. Also, don't forget, if you are liking this stream or anything I've done on the channel so far, hit the like button, because liking stuff means a massive amount to the channel. It pushes and makes it all grow better. See, I never found it boring. I've played Hydroneer over and over and over and over and over. I mean, stupidly. I mean, you got to think the amount of videos I've done. I've reset the game so many times that the meaning just lost all meaning for me. So Hydroneer never got boring for me. It just ended up as it always felt the same, and there was nothing else I could ever do. There was no breakup of the monotony. Again, not bored of it. It just, I was doing the same thing, and that's what I didn't like about it. But I enjoy the game quite a lot. Hence why I'm still making videos for it. I'm following the community still. I bought the fucking t-shirt. Literally, I sort of eat, sleep, and I bought the t-shirt of Hydroneer. And the t-shirt's not cheap either. And the t-shirt itself is like, I mean, it's what, $16, but then you have to pay for shipping. But thankfully they accept PayPal credit, and I can pay it back tomorrow. I can pay it back another day. But yeah, I have bought the t-shirt. I've officially bought I've bought the t-shirt of Hydroneer. So at some point when that turns, I'm stuck on my shovel. At some point when it turns up, I will be wearing it. It looks cool though, and it should fit me. I did get fat bastard size, so we should be alright. How many have we done? Got 6. So we need 2 more. Two more. We should be alright. We need to build a pipe system, so I actually need the money for this. And when we got the pipe system, this game just becomes like dig sim. That's literally all you need to do. Right, let's go. How are you? I recently found your channel and I've bought the game, and your videos have been helpful. Yeah, it's all good. Thank you very much. Courtesy of Max. No, I bought the t-shirt myself. I'm paying for it out of my own money. Yeah, done. The plushie pipe is $55. I know. I didn't buy the plushie pipe, don't worry. But I like the look of it because it looks like it's one of those hand warmers where you can put your arms in the middle of it and you could just like sleep on it. But I cannot afford $55, and yeah, I just can't do it. If someone wants to gift me one of those, that would be amazing, but I can't do it myself. I can't justify spending $55 on a fucking pillow. I'm really sorry. So yeah, it was just unfortunate. But yes, that's what this video, this stream is all about the beginning. So if you guys have got any questions, if you think you know there's something I'm overlooking, let me know, because then I can answer it from there and I can go from there and it's all good. I'm literally only going to be doing this until we're partially automated. So when I've bought the drill, when I've bought the harvester, and when we've set up, that's literally where I'm going to stop, okay? Hello, Hybridsteel in chat. Have a great day. Thanks very much. Oh, not a problem. Thank you very much for Julian for like even just kicking by. It's most appreciated. Let me just pull my money out of here. We'll stick money out pipe. Yep, cool, fantastic, awesome. 498 squidoodles. We're good. For the onyx gem, does the probability get higher the deeper we go? No. So onyx is specifically rare at any depth. There's no amazing depth for it to be like the best thing in the world at all. It just doesn't happen. That's just unfortunate. That's just the way it is. But it's the same with Cloutium. Cloutium is dictated by the rarity and not by anything else. So we just, unfortunately, we have to sit here and just go, okay, if we get it, we get it. But that's it. Right, so we need my cart for this. I'm so glad these were invented. These were brought into the game. Not necessarily I've gotten 3 onyx. Yeah, so, I mean, you can get them, but it's just they're tiny. But in fairness, like, onyx gems, they are a game changer for Hydroneer. They really are, because it's just, you know, the way that they are done, they're so expensive. You don't even have to really worry. So, one thing that I did keep getting comments of was, why don't you just make it so you can use a split pipe at the end, so you can do 2 pans at the same time? Well, like I said in my videos, it's, can I use filter on T-pipe? Yes. I think it actually does say you can use it on a T-pipe. I just prefer to stick full filters on one pipe because that works. So a lot, when I get these comments and it's like, well, you should do this, it's like, I can do this. It's not I should do this. That is up to interpretation. So if you want to use just a single drip feed and just go in one pan with dirt, then that's okay. If you want to do 2, that's okay as well. That's up to you. If I wanted to speed run this, I'd set it up so I could do 8. You know, that's literally how I would do this. I think I need one. I think I need one more. So my guides are, as they're a guide, they're not to be like gospel. They are. This is what you can be doing, and this is probably the way. This is the way that I do things. But you can do things how you want. This game is like, the reason why I like Hydroneer so much is that anyone can play this how they like. You don't have to listen to me all the time. I'm a gibbering bloody idiot, right? But if you think that sticking a T-pipe on the end of this and doing 2 pans is the way you want to play this game, then play the game that way. I've done it before. I did it in all the other versions before. It's just, this is a good way of just showing you what you can do. My guides are guides. You stick your own idea at the end of it and make it your own. That's another reason why I make the videos I do. Do it yourself. Be happy. Is fishing better than mining? If you want my short answer, no. Right? If you want the long answer, then watch my video that's coming out on Saturday. But it's lucrative, it's just not better. For earning purposes, no, it's not. Huh? I think we're like 1 square out. There you go. This is the difference. I normally only just use 1, which is just that one. You can, at that point, use a T-pipe and have 2 drips coming down. That's up to you. That would be like part number 1. You can go 2 different ways. You can either have 1, 2, or you could put a T-pipe on that and then put 2 more T-pipes on it, so you could have 4. Or you could put more T-pipes on it and have 8. I mean, piping system would be ridiculously massive, and you need a massive area dug out, but you can do it how you like. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're just going to dig a big hole straight down. It's dripping on my head. There we go. That's where we need to be. I like fishing more. So as you said, everyone, yeah, basically, yeah. If you're looking at earning the most amount of money straight away, no, fishing isn't the way to go. If you want to go fishing, that's up to you. You know, the only reason why I've made the video is because I hate it when people say, this is better than what you're doing, why aren't you doing this? You know, so I tested it, and yeah. Thank you very much for subscribing, much appreciated. In the next version, I read that farming will be implemented. Maybe that would be... Yeah, I mean, I think it's basically Max is expanding the world that we can do what we like. Hydroneer was the start where you're just messing around with water and water pipes. But he's going to evolve the game. It's going to change. So, you know, just get ready for a change. That's all you've got to do, really. Top of the morning to you, fellas. What's popping? Nothing much. I just need to change my headroom here because it's going to get annoying because the shovel's just going to be like, huh, because there's not enough headroom to like put the shovel down. Apart from that, I'm all right. Is the lava area under the forge mineable? Yes, it is. So when you buy it, it's 7,200. Yes, you can mine it. You can mine. It has T1, T2, and Tier 3, so you can do that as well. Don't worry. Love your videos. Found you through Diesel. Yeah, Diesel's amazing, and he's the only He's the only bigger creator that I know that took notice of myself, which is quite nice. So I give him so many. Yeah, kudos. He's just such a decent dude. Talking about, yeah, thank you very much. I'm planning to relocate. Which dig site would you recommend? Money is not an issue. If you want my absolute honest opinion, anywhere but Mildew. But this is just me. So the reason why I'm saying this is because Mildew is a compact site. It's got 3 tiers in it, and it's messy because of how it's been divided. I've nuked Mildew already. And basically with Mildew, there's like Tier 1, Tier 2 and Tier 3, and they have these massive walls dividing the sets off, and it's like, I don't like this. So anywhere really. My preference is South Hope, and I've just nuked South Hope. It's now 20 blocks deep, which means it's exactly the same as every other plot in the game, which is amazing. It means that when eventually I can dig in Tier 3, I'm going to have a massive setup, and it's going to make me a shed ton of cash, and I'll be well happy. So yeah, that's just how I see it. Direct Quarry is pretty good if you want all your water systems in one section. Yeah, people do. I am playing Hydroneer together with a friend, and we just automated everything, so while the plant is running, he's just fishing. Okay. Hey buddy, hope you're doing well. Can you tell me the best place to move to? Yeah, so I've just explained that. It's all good. But I mean, there's no... I mean, it's depending on the sort of setup you want to build. If you want to build a compact, small, tiny setup in a very limited area... Thank you very much for subscribing. I would say that Mildew is perfect for you. If you want land and you want to expand and you want to make a bigger setup, or you just want area to move around in, anywhere. I mean, I know Drek is fairly cheap, and you know it's good. I haven't nuked it yet, but I will be, because I'm doing a series on nuking every plot just to see where we all go. But yeah, Drek is pretty okay. South Hope is my preference because of the abundance of a water supply, and it's massive, and it took me 6 hours to flatten out, and I don't really want to go anywhere else anymore. But Icehelm is pretty cool. It's an underground plot. It has its own tier system, but you dig horizontally instead of vertically. And I mean, Snowrune is pretty damn cool. I like Snowrune. It's 20 squares deep, and it's icy. You know, it's a different version of like messing around, and it looks nice, and it's quite a picturesque site. So it's depending where you want to go, and depending what you want to be doing now. But yeah, I will be live streaming on Saturday. I need to get this done so people can sort of like follow it through. And that happened. This is why I empty the bloody bucket. Because it does this. How much have we got? So we've done a little bit of digging. Doing alright. See, a little bit. I just want to see how much we got. We've been digging for what? 20 minutes? Not even that. A couple of minutes. Excuse me. I wish the T2 drill didn't cost so much Cloutium, seeing as it's so rare. That's the reason why it costs so much. So the reason why it costs so much is to make you keep playing the game. It's a mining game. You're not expected to find all the stuff you want straight away, are you? And all you've got to do is, if you want my complete honesty, I feel that people are trying to rush it too much too quick. Start with, build a couple of systems where you're building drills for tier 1 drills. You know, they can go down a fair distance, and the profit you can get from a tier 2 drill, or tier 1 drill, sorry, is pretty good. So don't go for straight tier 2. I think a lot of people are making this mistake, and then they're like, well, I can't buy a tier 2 drill. It's like, you're not supposed to be rushing the game. You're supposed to just be chilling. You know, the game system's changed to make people play for a little bit longer. And that's just how Max has done it. You know, that's the way it is. It's why I like this version of the game so much. It's because it's changed, and because it's different, and because you don't rush anymore. It's all about just taking your time and like building upon a decent setup. T1 drills are good, and if you're using them wrong, then it's going to take you ages to earn anything. You can dig down 8 squares with a tier 1 drill, and the reward is just good. And if you get a bit of Cloutium from the bottom, from like 8 down, then from that point on, your Cloutium is going to be worth a lot more than if you found 1 bit of Cloutium on top, right? So the way I see this is that, actually I've just done a video on this. It will be coming out at some point, but I did a dig from the top level of this place, so up here, so top level here, and then I did the dig from down there as well. My one tiny bit of Cloutium up here was worth 51 coins, and the weight was like 0.3 pounds, which was tiny. If I'd have got that down there, that bit of Cloutium would have weighed 2 pounds instead of 0.3. So if you go down 8 blocks on any other plot of land apart from this one, and mildew because you have to find the bit you can dig, if you go down 8 blocks with a T1 drill, your rewards are going to be so much better. That's how the game works. How many tier 1 drills can you do before you should upgrade to tier 2? As many as you want. There's no set limit of how many you should have, but if you want tier 2 stuff and you've only got 1 tier 1 drill running, you're going to be running that for a really long time. If you have 3 tier 1 drills, then your chances of finding Cloutium just went up by 3. If you have 10 tier 1 drills, it went up by a factor of 10. So there's plenty of ways. You know, I did 120. I've done 120 build. I haven't saved it because I was testing the belts and I did find an issue. But I did 120 like tier 1 drills because I use creative mode to do testing, and Cloutium came through thick and fast, and so did Onyx, because the chances went up exponentially because of how I was building. So it comes down to how you build and how you play the game. Me personally, I would take things a lot slower. It's just because you need to like look at how things work before you go further and further and further. Because let's say you rush it and you get all the tier 2 stuff and you're doing this, it's like, what else is there for you to do? You haven't experimented with what you have around you. You're not taking the time for yourself to learn or do anything. You've just rushed it all the way to the end and you don't understand what you've just done. Tier 2 consumes about 48 Cloutium per hour. Yeah, if you're only using 1. But it's not about how many cloutium you're getting, it's how much in weight it's getting. But it's all decided by RNG. Like in one video that I was prepping for, like how to do the sorters and however all that works, I saw more cloutium coming through my one section than I've ever in like another game. It comes down to the game itself and how it wants to reward you. I'm running 10 tier 1 drills and it's the cloutium that takes the time. Yeah, it does. That and onyx, pain in the ass. Doesn't matter how many nuggets I use when smelting or crafting. How does the number of nuggets size influence? So when it comes to nugget size, that comes down to how deep you're digging. And then when it comes down to like the weight, again, that comes down to how far down you're digging. You won't get like a 0.3 pound piece of like gold from 10 blocks down, because everything's just massive. What I'll do quickly, I'll take this bucket with me and I'll show you the difference between this place and well, I'll show you the difference of like tiers on this one alone. Let me just go and sell, and we'll get I can't get a set of scales. I can. No, I have to go to Bridgeport to get a set of scales. So what we're doing now, this is, as I said, this is the start of the video, how to do this and how to do that. Normally, I mean, if I was digging at the pace I want to dig, I could earn 5 grand in 40 minutes. So at the moment I'm digging slow because I'm talking to you guys and I'm chilling out basically. So after you've earned X amount of money, we've just done 2 loads. So within 40 minutes, if I was digging straight and I was focusing and doing this, I'm on like 5 grand. As I'm calming down and I'm chilled out and I'm not really worried about how much I'm earning, I think we're on about just shy of £1,000. Okay, we're 1,200. That is enough to buy the drills and the pipe. Alright, and now the whole game can be automated. From this point on, 1,289. Go and buy the drills, get yourself a pan, set it all up. But yeah, actually, well, screw it. I'll show you now. Right, we'll do it. Smeg it. We'll do it now. And then we'll weigh gold and I'll show you. Gonna stick this in here. There we go. Gonna buy myself a harvester. Gonna get myself connected. Writings on the wall. 752. Boom. So we've still got 900 quid to play with. And we're all good. So what I want to do is I want to put my drill about here. Alright. The reason why I want to put it there is so I can loop the pipe under here to get to the harvester. RPM Nexus, welcome to the live stream. So when shoveling directly to the pan, it's still better than shoveling. Better shovel. Yeah. So I'm always going to be one of those people. I'll always shovel it straight into a pan because it's just faster. What did I miss? Not a lot. Can you do a quick recap over join the stream? Okay. We started the game, picked up a shovel, dug a hole. Right? We dug a hole straight down as far as we could. We pulled all the money, put it into the pans and everything else, and we had about 200. We took that 200 to the shop. We bought a pickaxe, 5 blocks, 2 pans and 1 bucket. And then we dug a big hole. Then we took 2 of our buckets down to the bottom there, dug a little bit around the bottom, so we pulled up as much money as we could. We did that 5 times. That's 2 buckets. That's 10 buckets of bottom shelf dirt. You got enough money. Buy yourself a pipeline, drip feed the water down to the bottom, and then boom, you're making money at the bottom. You're drip feeding water straight to the bottom into a pan, and then that's going to keep dripping, and then you're just going to keep filling up, and it's all good. So weren't clear with my question. When shoveling directly to the pan, it's still better to use a better shovel. No, there is right. A better shovel doesn't do anything different. It does the same thing. It's just the tier 2 shovel digs through tier 2 dirt. A tier 1 shovel digs tier 1 dirt. There's no better shovel for shoveling faster. I hope that's clear. But we can do that experiment as well. Right. I bought me drills. I need my harvester. Holy crap, I never thought to keep it on top. Yeah, so you can keep it on top or you can put the drill down the bottom. Yeah, I put it underground because it's better. But I'm just, yeah, you know, I'm just messing. I'm just basically doing stuff I want to do. Yeah. So yeah, unfortunately, there's no better. The better shovel is a tier 2 shovel. It just means you can cut through tier 2 dirt. That's all that means, though. Okay, so I need 2 of these. I'm only setting this up on top because I can't be bothered to dig it all the way down the bottom again. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of messing around. I can't be asked. What? We need one of those just to turn off the water. Right, we're going to need a few more of these. I should have brought my cart over. I think we've done this before, and it's like, yep. This game has tier 3 dirt. Yes, it has tier 3 dirt, and unfortunately we haven't got any tier 3 stuff. You can't dig it yet. It's taunting. You're basically sitting there going, I want to dig. The only way you can dig through tier 3 dirt is with using a nuclear missile, and at this point in time there's no way to mine tier 3, so you can't actually do anything with tier 3 at the moment. You can clear out plots, which is good. Hello from Japan, dude, welcome. Hello. What do you need to borrow me for? Yes. Yes. To be honest, I would have had so much more room to make an automated build. I just build on top instead of in Hello Earth. Yeah, I mean, so, I mean, from this point on, you're basically just looking at building this into that, and you're putting it together. Does the drill have to be connected with dirt? Yes. I know this is going to sound like I'm condescending, but that's a silly question. So how I'm going to show you how I set a drill up, because I don't like, I like things to look a little bit nice. Max twiddling your thumbs, look at what what can you put in a cart and use it? Huh? Max twiddling his thumbs, look what I put in your... Yeah, basically, I think he sat there with the I'm an evil genius sort of thing, and yeah. Right, I need to move this out one more. Right, and the reason why I bought that stopcock is to stop the bloody water flowing. So I needed to move this one more, because that's going to be my T-pipe. This is going in the back of the harvester, in the back of this. And then I need a T-pipe. That's a corner. That's a T-pipe. Pop this in here. And then we pop this in there. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. This is going to go there. Other way around, please. Oh, you can do that. There you go. So you can do them vertically. I've never used them vertically before. Do they still work? Yeah. There you go. Someone asked a question and we've just tested it. Yes, you can use boosters vertically. I hope that helps. I can't remember who asked it, but I hope that helps. Hi from Australia. Not sure what I misses. Can you put drills on top with dirt from the bottom? So we can try that now, okay? I think you can, but I think it just works as tier 1. So we'll do that now, okay? We're going to do lots of testing. So if you've got questions, that's what we're doing. We're answering your questions. Now I sound like someone on the TV. Right, I need another brick. They do, but a pain to put shards in. Ah, no, shards are so much easier nowadays. So, if you guys didn't know, the way shards work is so much different now. I don't know if a lot of people know about the rotating parts. Do you know about the rotating? If you do, let me know. If you don't, I'm just about to show you something that's going to blow your tiny little minds. So, actually, we've got enough money. I'm going to go and buy, I need to buy a bar quick, because it's easier to show you as a bar and not as this is. How much money have I got left? 322. That should be enough. Buy a furnace. Buy a crucible. Tried using pressure pipes vertically. Can't do the damn. Right. Okay. So yeah. I'm gonna need another brick. Right, let me just pop this down. I need to go. Let me just get all this prepared first, and then we can go from there. Pardon me. Right, so we'll take a crucible. I wish I could throw things. Just pop it there and roll. It's fine. It'll roll away. Excuse me. I have a little bit of the hiccups. Let's go. That. Right, cool. Cool. Yeah, this should fix the problem that you guys are having. So I'm going to bury this first. Let me just go and get a brick. I always do this to furnace as well because the crucibles don't sit properly in a furnace. So I don't like it. So I mess around for this myself. And that's all good. So chuck this down on top. Stick the crucible on top. Right, so let's turn this vertical, shall we? So we're going to pop that. It's in there. We got our mold. Why did you start another game? Oh, dude, I've started this game 20 times already. It doesn't matter. So I'm just doing this to start a new game so people know what they're doing at the start of the game. Because apparently the video I did wasn't good enough. So this entire live stream is literally me starting the game and showing you how to start the game. I've started the game so many times already, it's ridiculous. I'll even show you where I'm up to in other games. At the moment, I want to see if this is going to like change the way the game works, so you can build vertically. And to show you the new rotation thing that you can do. That's good, right? That's good. Okay, so at the moment, currently we've got a tiny bar, and I know sticking this in here, it's hard. You know, it doesn't work properly. You know, and you're gonna sit here and you're gonna try and place it properly and it doesn't work. So what you should be able to do is hit RT and Y. Right, so you can rotate the bar. So it now works a little bit better. Hopefully this will go in there now. Unless I have to crouch and then put it in. It is definitely something that needs to be worked on. But there you go. But you can rotate bars to make things fit better now. So. But yeah, I agree. It is something that needs to be fixed. I'll probably just chuck it in the Discord and just be like, fix this. It needs to be done. People complain. Just go. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, if you go RT and Y now, you can rotate the bars so they can fit in places. But this doesn't work properly. So I just do that. There we go. And now... Yes. I will make my voice known about that and just play. No, screw it. It doesn't work properly. So, someone else wanted to know if digging a bottom piece of dirt is going to be different to digging the top piece and putting it onto the drill. Now, if the mechanics have like changed, then yes. But if they haven't, then yeah. How do you hold the bar out? Hold down your action button. So your pickup button, whatever you change that to. I use left shift, because it's next to my little finger. So when you pick up an item, if you hold that button down, you can now rotate any item on the axis. And you're all good. Huh? So yeah, you just hold down your action button. See, mine. The reason why I use shift is because my little finger's always on the shift button, so that's why I use it. Right. So, if we take one piece of dirt from the top and whack that there, shut the door for now, and the water's going to flow. And what we'll do is we'll do a lit. I need a set of scales. Have I got enough for a set of scales? If we have, we've got to go and buy one. And that's from the other shop. I've got 170. How much is a set of scales? I can't remember. Found your channel yesterday. Really helped me. Oh, not a problem. Thank you very much for kicking by Monday. Oh, and I just crashed because I'm not paying attention. So yeah, we're gonna. I'm gonna hopefully earn. I don't know how much a set of scales is. It's because I never really needed one till now. Hi sir, I just watched a 5-hour live stream. Are we... I'm streaming for a little bit now. It's basically just to go through all the basics. And if anybody's got any things answering, then we'll go from there. But it's only going to be a short one. I'm only going to be going for like a little bit longer. And then I'll just shut it off. But yeah, this is literally how to start the game, really. What I will do is I'll show you where I'm at on my other playthroughs and my other saves, and we'll go from there. That can keep rolling. I need my money though. Money, 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 money! There we go. Have I got enough for the scales? No, yes. Just. Right, we need this. 146. I'll remember that for later. Let's go back to the plot and then we can do our last experiment. The last experiment is the dirt from the bottom able to be dug at the top, which I'm sure it's not allowed. I'm pretty sure the mechanics haven't changed. So if you take bottom level soil and you put it on the top, it's top level soil, because the drills work on where the dirt is mined from. Now if you're mining dirt from the bottom and putting it on the top and the drill's working from the top, then it should literally just be like done. Itchy Beard! What up, dude? So yeah, again, this is literally how to start the game. And then I can... Oh, Itchy. Thank you very much. Thank you and Max for extending South Hope to comply with everybody else's depth. Because making South Hope 20 blocks deep makes me happy. Right, there we go. So this shouldn't work. I shouldn't be able to get dirt from the bottom. Let me just put this somewhere else where I can actually see the top of the scales. Let's just turn this on. How do you feel about the old set of competitive? I like the new ones. If this works, then it's all good. 0.94. Did you find your Easter egg? Yes, I did. I actually have a video coming out next week for it. Don't worry. So, that dirt came from up here. The reason why I like comparing gold is just because it's got a standard price. So that will do. Just so we're not mining this, that, and the other. I'll now go and get another bit of dirt from down the bottom. Oh no, it's not quite the bottom. Hold on. There you go. That's bottom soil. So this should not work. Yeah, Max told me about it, and he was like, "There's a Hybridsteel Easter egg," and then it took me a little while to find, so I made the shorter version of the video. That's iron. There's gold. Cool. So this came from the bottom soil. This is on top, and no. Okay, simple. So if you dig from the bottom, no. Okay? If you take soil from the bottom lot, put it on top, no, that doesn't work. Okay, cool. Now, I need to do a little bit of faffing around real quick in my saves, because I've... Actually, no, I can just show you South Hope, even though I've basically nuked it at this point. It's alright. Let's return to the desktop. Oh no, I shouldn't have returned to desktop. I should have just returned to menu. And now I'm unable to sync because of this. Let me just... just work would be nice. Thank you very much for subscribing. It's Dude Rhino and Monday Gaming. Watch the 2.0 release video. Oh, brilliant. Thank you very much. Hey mate, that was your guys that don't give... Thanks to your guides that don't give everything away. It's been great. Yeah, I mean, that's the other reason why I do it. I don't want to give you all of the answers. This game's for exploration. Do it yourself. Enjoy it. How much did I miss? Almost the whole stream. Well done. So, imagine this plot of land without a flipping great big hole in it. And that's where we're at with building. Right? So I've just done this video on how deep this plot of land is. Okay, so yeah, this unfortunately, thankfully I moved my save over, so I've backed up my save. But South Hope is now 20 blocks deep. That's bedrock down there. That's T3 soil. I can't dig it, so I can't make that big video I want to build now. I'm going to have to wait until Max has got around to it. But this is all the items in this game. This is my storeroom of everything to a point. So I've got my RGB garage downstairs. Oh yes, my RGB garage. I've combined the cottage, the stone update, and a few other bits and pieces into my workings. And now I've got all of my pipes, all of my logic, all of my bits and pieces all in one place. And I've got my throne, and I've got everything else. To get to the bottom of that, it was 6 or 7 nukes, but then I just duplicate quite a lot. But yeah, I can't do it legitimately in a normal mode because like it would cost too much money. They're 26 grand a nuke. I can't afford that, so I did what I did. And last night I finished off my blacksmith. So this is my little blacksmith, which I thought was pretty cool. So I built that last night. I finished that last night, and I blew a big hole in my scenery this morning. So it's been a productive couple of days. But yeah, so I'm going to be finishing off this off at some point. I'm basically building a storehouse for all of the machine parts. Then I'm building another storehouse for like tools. So that's going to be a small shed. And then I'm going to build like a big open storehouse for all of the parts for building houses and everything else. So yeah, it's just all good. Gonna be honest, I've enjoyed just building. Like being able to just mess around is pretty cool. Looks like you used a rune. That's right. So the first nuke leveled off at that layer there, and that's the second layer nuke. It took me four like loads of nukes to get down to there, but it's such a long way down now that when I actually go to make this video, I want to make a video where all of this is cleaned out and I can put a massive thing at the bottom. Generators don't exist in this game anymore. So yeah, that's my plan. I want to build a massive setup at the bottom, but I can't dig anything. I can't dig anything because we haven't got tier 3. So, and the other one I'm going to be doing is on Saturday, because I do a live stream on Saturdays, and it's basically a continuation of this build. So on Saturday we're going to continue on from this one, and I've got all my equipment lined up ready to go. So the idea for the stream on Saturday is to turn this into a proper furnace area, which is what I'm aiming for, to turn it all into a proper one. And then to extend this to three drills. So we're going to have 3 tier 1 drills down here, working away and being happy. And then we're going to look at earning a bit of cash and moving to another plot of land. And we'll expand from there, look into T2 and so on and so forth. But that's the plan. So if you guys want to pop along to that, it's all good. Hopefully this live stream has helped you guys sort of like see how the workings of the beginning start, how it all goes from there, and how everything how long it takes if you're just playing like steadily. To put this into perspective, there's a video coming out on Saturday that shows how fast I actually work. Like when I have to start again for my own ways of doing stuff, I work very quickly, and you'll see that with numbers on Saturday when that video comes out. And then on Saturday night, live streaming, stick all this together, have a hangout, answer questions, talk to you guys, and just show the process of working through the game. And it's all good. So thank you very much for kicking by, guys. If you have enjoyed this, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, notification button below for all other updates. I'll be back here with a brand new video, live stream, or whatever else I do on this channel. Until then, I want to say have a great day, evening, afternoon, or whatever time it is for you, because I know we've got people all around the world actually watching, which is amazing. Thank you very much for everything. It's been most appreciated. Until then, peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do. You're all fantastic. Bye-bye for now.